and Scott, what they up to now? Oh, there comes a friend who has a very interesting name. They run. Don't run too far now. That ankle bracelet is still there.
Messy and dirty, and it's a construction zone.
How do you know?
And she gets super overwhelmed when things aren't perfect. It's always about the money with Lyndsey.
That's not a positive thing. I don't know why you're smiling. But the producers asked whether she thinks it's about the money, her relationship with Scott. And she's like, it's always about the money with Lyndsey. That's not great. That's not something to smile about. Also, if this woman has these high standards, we all have high standards. But the thing is, you lower them according to what you yourself can afford and what you yourself can do for yourself and your whole kid that you have, right? If you don't have a nickel to loan, shut it. Because you don't have a nickel to loan, you don't even have money of yourself. Why are you so critical about this guy? Anytime they do a shot in the air, in a drone, from a drone, his house is huge. The guy's house is huge. It's under construction, this and that. You can also imagine a few things. She was away. Okay? He was alone. He has a son who's passed, which came a few episodes ago. This guy is alone in this big old house. Koro hit. Everybody sad, depressed, whatever. It's not easy. Prison, somebody's telling you, do this, get up, they're very much structured, right? And in the real life, you can decide however structured you want your life to be. Whether you want your life to be structured or you don't want your life to be structured. It is all up to you, right? So, yeah, you can, she has all these demands and all this stuff, but it's kind of a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, hi.
Wait a minute. I thought this was in Koro times. Like, I don't actually even understand why this woman is in this house right now. I also don't understand who's filming because this camera is actually moving. It's not like those weird cameras that they used to put on a tripod somewhere in the middle of the house and then it would be filming them. But the quality is bad, which maybe it's still some friend or somebody who's filming it with a phone. I don't know. But this is Koro times because all this while she's quarantining herself from her daughter so that her daughter can eventually, after the 14 days, come and move with her. But then they're letting in this random stranger, okay, the friend, letting her into the house to bring all the Koro back into the house. Like, I'm so confused about that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is she there and why are they shaking hands? Who does that in these days? Who? At least do the elbow thing. At least do a, I don't know. This is when things become funny, where you start to wonder, when did they film this, or what are the precautionary measures that were taken for this to happen right now? I don't know.
Scott, I heard a lot about you. Arabelle is someone that I think Lyndsey relies on for some kind of emotional support.
It might be a lot more than that. You need to know what the deal is between these two because I'm getting some vibes.
So please make me like her.
That's rude. You're in this guy's house and then you're literally like, please make me like him. So why don't you like him? What has he done at this point for you not to like him? Rude.
Listen, he really is working hard on his ring. I will say he has really kicked it into high gear since I have been here. The day I walked up here, he had to pull the ladder down to get up here. And I said, I thought you said you worked on this. And it broke my heart because all I could think of is the fact that if this would have been a normal circumstance, if Corona would not have happened, what would I have done with my child? Where would she have slept? Well, because he's looking for something to be wrong.
So she tells her the whole story about him looking through her stuff and finding that note, get the money, get the bag, that whole thing. And she's not mentioning what's on the note and that it's really incriminating her right now. It's really making her look sus. Okay, but she's saying that he went through things that yada yada yada, and the friend is like, yo, maybe he's trying to find something wrong. He's trying to look for something wrong because he can't understand why you would be with him, kind of thing.
Because obviously you're kind of out of his league, isn't you? So he's got to see why.
Out of his league physically, but not out of his league monetarily. Do you have money? No. You have a whole kid and a mom who's tired of taking care of the kid. Because in one of the episodes, she was like, yo, I can't wait for Lyndsey to come back. And as much as I love my granddaughter, come and get your kid. Because this was not the vision for my life, okay? So yeah. So if you have nothing, again, chuck it. Zip it. Shut it.
Money, but doesn't really have that much money, right?
How do you know? How does this friend know that he doesn't have much money? Walking into this house, would you ever think that this guy does not have enough money? And how did you come to that conclusion?
I have no idea how much makes that happen.
Good. It is good that she doesn't have a clue how much money he has. This is what, well, Destiny has the freedom to walk around and be spending Sean's money. But it's interesting because if she knew actually how much money he had, because there was a time where he was like, yeah, I'm about to be broke very soon. Diving into 401k, doing all kinds of nonsense to make this woman happy. This woman who is going back to prison, most likely. But anyway, it is good that they don't know, well, that she, in this case, doesn't know how much dough this guy has, because I think she would go wild with it.
Trust doesn't want you to know what he's got because he thinks you're going to steal it.
On period. Look at this hard-working guy outside while you're there gossiping about him in his own house. Rude.
This is what our relationship really is. That's never brought up.
Ridiculous. Once again, ridiculous. Ridiculous. I have nothing to say about this. This one is just sad. These people should really stop using people, because I'm actually getting sick and tired of that whole narrative. Let us see that this whole, oh, I just found a guy on inmate.com, this will work kind of thing. Show us that it will work. Because up until now, a lot of these people are having horrible times, horrible relationships. Like, this is really, really sad. And nothing to aspire to, and nothing to want, and nothing to envy, and nothing to chase. Don't go to inmate.com, okay? This is not the way. You will get somebody, all right, but look at this horror, and the baggage that they carry. You don't know who is in their past life, that life that they used to live. You don't know what going in there has done to them mentally, whatever. And it's not to say that those people don't deserve a chance once they get out, but it's once they get out. This whole talking on the phone and having a whole relationship is fake news. It doesn't really work, because that's not what relationships are built on. A sexy voice on the other side of the line, and no bills, no problems, no normal problems, no normal life issues. Standing in a queue and testing the person's patience, seeing the person's patience, I should say. You know, things not going their way and seeing how they react to it. You don't have any of that. They're on the other side. You don't have much time to talk. They're not going to tell you everything that's going on in the prison. It's all this, hey, baby, I love you, baby. And that's it. Oh, well, makes for good television. And that's why I'm here. Anywho, if you're not already part of the family, make sure you hit thumbs up, that subscribe button. Comment, because I really want to know what you think. Like, because you obviously like this video. And hit the notification bell whilst you're at it. I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Daily videos up in here. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start what? Living it right. God bless.